Hello everybody, it is 44 Politics here today with another video. Before I get started, please feel free to like the video and subscribe, helps me keep going with the channel and other people can see my content. And onto the video. Okay, this is 25 days out from the election, so this is kind of like my total kind of forecast and analysis all in one combined video. Okay. So I'm going to start looking at some of the polls real quickly. So we can see now that Biden is at his, highest ever. I do not think he has gotten to past 10. Yep, he has not gotten to 10 in his entire time. So we're currently at the highest Biden has ever been, 10+%. If you add that to 2016, Biden gets, basically wins all swing states. Now, you see, I'll fill this out, he'd win about this. Yeah, so I'm just talking while I fill this out, not South Carolina, but so far Biden is obviously doing very, very well, and the polls show it. And what also could help him are a certain number of Senate and House races that I am going to be looking at. So yeah. Okay, so I'll clear this out actually. I'll have for nothing, I guess. Yeah. Here's the House analysis or forecast from 538, and it's interesting. I gotta say, one Maine 2nd district is likely Democrat, which is interesting. Is probably better for Joe Biden. Once I find Nebraska, I'll look at 2nd district is lean Republican. Doing generally well. Yeah, yeah. So I'm actually gonna look at the Senates first. So I've been examining some polls, and I've seen some interesting things that seem to be favoring the Democrats. So, some things like, South Carolina is a lot more competitive. Georgia's special election, I am now putting in the Democratic column. But also, Michigan and Minnesota are probably lean. And, yeah. South Carolina is more competitive, as well as Iowa and all the other ones. Okay, should be it. Okay, yeah, I'll get started. So looking at the new Senate polls, we have several from Georgia, which is probably the most important state. B poll shows, what do you see here? Ralph Warnock plus 10%. It's a B rated poll. It's to be trusted, and has all the other candidates here. And you see another one today, him ahead by 6%. You also see, if you look any farther down, you'll see he's ahead in a lot of these polls, which I can't find right now, of course. I'll just go to Georgia. Yeah, as I go to Georgia, you can see that Ralph Warnock is doing well. He's leading in the head-to-head matchups. He's leading in the open primaries. Honestly, I think it's gonna be Ralph Warnock versus Kelly Loeffler, and the only polls we have showing us what that is Ralph Warnock plus 10. So that could be likely. That could be likely Democratic or lean. But I think it could be likely, but not I put at lean. Colorado, we see more and more polls showing John Hickenlooper. Barely any of them are showing him under 5%. So I'm gonna put that, as well as Arizona. I'll talk about Arizona in 1 second. Colorado is likely. I gotta say, it is likely. It is not going. It's pretty solid for Joe Biden. You can see here he's ahead by 11%. It was close in the beginning, and it widened to about being safe over at Biden's high period, but now it's back at 11. So yeah, overall, I think that is pretty solid. Arizona, gonna be closer. It's still a swing state. Biden's only leading by 3.7% now. It's narrowed up more, I think, but I think Mark Kelly will win, but he might, and I think he will outperform Biden too. Texas, likely. MJ Hagar's not doing well. I guess that's all I can say about that. She's losing a lot of polls. She hasn't seemed to be getting ahead in any of them. Senate forecast. Let's see what they rate this seat. It's likely. Again, I agree with me for once. Yeah. So Montana is going to be my next state. It's very interesting currently. So some new polls were released finally, and one shows an A- rated poll shows Steve Daines ahead by 9%, but another one shows Steve Bullock ahead by 1%. Looks, honestly, like
Steve. No politics in the House.
I'm not in the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm in the house, but
What did you say?
want me to explain the Electoral College?
No.
Okay, sorry. People are scared of the Electoral College, but it's something I found. So most of these are in the margin of error. The only ones that aren't are the ones that showed Steve Daines ahead. So I actually just kind of have to rate that as lean. Sorry about that. I think that Steve Bullock can win. It's totally possible. He's won on a ballot where Trump won by 20%. But so far, the polls just don't show it. I'll do Alaska now. On there. Yeah, recent polls. Honestly, there's not much to say. I don't think Dan Sullivan's going to lose anytime soon, so put that as lean. Kansas. Very interesting state in the fact that it is a Republican state with a Democratic governor, and does seem Barbara Bollier is winning in some polls. She has won, which puts her at a better chance than certain people, you know. You see her, but she hasn't won very many, so I'm going to put that as another one that is lean for the Republicans. And Mississippi will be likely, actually. Okay, I will do Iowa next, where I believe people, again, are underestimating Theresa Greenfield so much. And I have some more evidence back it up. One, you see a ton of polls showing her ahead. Two, Iowa is mostly, I'm sorry, I can't find Iowa, it's kind of a mess. Lean D, likely Democratic, and another likely Democratic. And only one is solid Republican, which is the one which elected, looks like the one that elected Steve King, who was a race, not a good guy, I gotta say that. So, it looks, and Biden is currently, I don't know if he is winning at this time, but he has pulled ahead in certain polls. So it's showing good for him. Look, Biden is ahead and is not even tilt. So, yeah, I'm going to put that in the Democratic column. I'm pretty sure it's fair to say that Theresa Greenfield can win. Okay, going to Maine. Let's head on over to the Northeast with Maine. And Sarah Gideon +1, you know, even, all that stuff. The A polls show her ahead by either lean or likely. Putting that as lean, because I think it'd be closer. Since, honestly, I just had to say it. I do not think that Suzanne Collins is popular. She's one of the least popular senators in the country, and she's running against a Democrat in a pretty Democratic state, with the only place that can really elect her is voting Democratic for representative. Unlikely is all I can say about that. Okay, next Senate state will be Kentucky, land of fried chicken, I guess. And McGrath is losing. It's unfortunate. She just couldn't turn that race around, and in the end, it's not going to be Democratic. It's going to be likely Republican. North Carolina is the most interesting state because it was solidly Cal Cunningham, but now, he had a sexting scandal, and that could sink his campaign. I mean, you had an even poll, which I don't know how frequent they are. Not frequent, I gotta say. I didn't know how much they were, but they are not very frequent. One says 11, but that was probably before the information took effect. A more recent one has him, more recent ones do seem to have him pulling way farther down. So I'm gonna put that in the not Republican. I think it'll still be lean. I don't think he's gonna lose anytime soon. To be honest, Tom Tillis is not gonna win. I have to say. Jaime Harrison +1, and this time it was not a internal poll. You have even, and really Graham hasn't pulled ahead in a large margin in a sense, the summer and February. He's not. It's honestly a toss-up. I'm going to put that as lean Republican because I don't think that Jamie Harrison, whose name I've been pronouncing wrong this entire time, is going to win there. Okay, Georgia, the unfortunate, very unfortunate for Jon Ossoff, because while Ralph Warnock is winning by 10, he's losing by 8-2. He's not doing. He is not winning as many polls as he should be, to be honest. He is looking really far behind and I think that he could win. We saw in 2018 a lot of states where the incumbent was polling well, or they were winning several polls. They weren't really winning the majority, but they were definitely polls where they were winning in a state that was moving towards, the other direction. So that could be happening with Georgia. For now, I'm going to finish this off with I'm going to put it in the Republican column, and yeah, there we go. Essentially, the polls show I think Steve Bullock might win. Well, no, it's really my final prediction: 52-48 for the Democrats. Okay, now we're gonna look at that and put it into the the presidential race. So the polls, of course, show a very, very sad story for the Republicans, I gotta say. We see things like, Joe Biden winning without even adding in a single lean state. Kind of ridiculous. Not good. There we go. Okay. As you can see, Biden has basically won the presidency, except there's a one state I'm forgetting. Yes. Biden wins the presidency. Like, you don't even need to factor in most of the swing states. He wins. And if you add in states like Arizona, same thing. I think it'll be closer than the Senate race, but Biden's still winning. Same with North Carolina. And Florida, I think Biden is still going to win because he's doing well there. And I look at the polls. Yeah, 4.3. That's higher than Arizona. And if I cannot say Arizona's going to go to him, Arizona will go to him without Florida going to him. Ohio, I think he is currently leading there. I will check it out. I think it could be tilt. It could be another rating. It could be safe. Not safe. 0.9. I don't know if it will go to him. I don't think Iowa will go to him either. I'm going to put that in the Trump column, but narrowly. Pull these rest of these out. Alaska, surprisingly, is actually lean. It's really weird, but it is. I don't think that's gonna be how it. I don't think that's gonna be the final rating though. I think in the end it'll be safe, and I think Missouri might be lean or likely. Same with Indiana and Ohio. I think will go to Joe Biden because right now he's doing really well. They canceled the last debate, and I think that's gonna really not play well on Trump's card. I think that. I think really that Trump is gonna lose because of that, and that's not gonna play well on his part. Okay, final prediction maybe. I think Georgia is really a pure toss-up state. Like I really don't know how it's gonna go because Jon Ossoff is losing currently in the race, and while Ralph Warnock is winning, if you combine the two Republicans, they would be beating him. They would be beating him by about 40 or 50%. So I don't think that is really playing well for the Democrats. In the end, I will probably give it to Trump. So that leaves it at 353 to 185. Okay, sorry for the long video, everybody. This is my kind of analysis, 25 days out prediction. So hope you all enjoyed it. Subscribe helps me keep the channel going. And like the video so more people can see it. Then you can also comment in the comment section down below how you think this will go, any political commentary you have, feedback, anything. So yeah, I'll see you down there and see another video, and goodbye.